Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to guide you through this gentle morning yoga sequence suitable for beginners, all experience levels. No props are required, and because this is a quick and short class, we'll begin right away. So just take a seat in any way that is comfortable for your hips and your lower back. We're just going to stretch into our neck and shoulders a little bit. So think of lengthening up through the crown of your head, rolling your shoulders down and away from your ears, and just drop one ear towards one shoulder. And see if you can kind of tilt your chin up, leaning the head back slightly so that you're stretching a little bit more through the front of the neck. And then start to tuck the chin down a little bit towards that opposite shoulder, stretching more towards the back and side of the neck. And coming back up and lifting, just turn your chin over towards the shoulder. So a little rotation here. And we'll come back through to center and do this over on the other side. So for me, this is my left ear dropping towards my left shoulder. Start with the chin neutral, so you're really getting all the way down, even onto the top of that shoulder. And then you can lean your head back slightly. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then we'll tuck in and down. And come back the same way you came, lifting up, and we'll turn our chin looking over and past the shoulder. And let's release, shrug the shoulders a couple times, rolling them back and forth, and we'll bring our elbows and arms out in front of us. Keep the elbows bent. As you inhale, open up into this cactus shape and think of lifting your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. And as you exhale, round and contract. So cat and cow in a seated position with a cactus shape in the arms. Exhale to contract. And inhale to find a back bend. Really open up through the arms a few more times. Let's take one more cycle. Inhale to open. Exhale to contract. And go ahead and open up your arms wide, palms facing down, and rotate over to the right. Inhale to face forward. Exhale, twist over to the left, really pulling that shoulder back. Once more on each side. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale to twist, pulling belly button in, facing forward. And we twist. Coming back through to center, let your right fingertips come down to the mat. Left arm will reach up and over. Big side body stretch. Press your left shoulder down, push into that left hip. And let your head dangle and be heavy so we're not tensing up through the neck or through the jaw. Lifting all the way back up through to center, we'll go to the other side. Left hand down, right arm extends up and over. Push down, press the shoulder away from the ear, and let your head be heavy. Keeping a nice reach through that top arm. Lifting all the way back up through to center. Let's find tabletop pose onto our hands and knees. And we'll stretch through our calves. So get yourself towards the top of the mat. Spread the fingertips wide. And just extend that right leg back. Push into your right heel. So working on the extremities here. And shift your weight forward again. Can you point through your toes, draw the lower belly in, and go ahead and lift that right leg up. So starting to engage a little bit of strength, roll your right hip down. Squeeze in through your glutes to lift it up a tiny bit higher. And then we'll step that right leg out to the side. Keep your foot in line with your knee and with your hips. And go ahead and lift yourself up into your gate pose. Left arm reaches up and over. I'm just letting my right hand Slide down that right leg. Lifting myself all the way up, I'm going to step into a low lunge. So my right foot will step to the top of the mat. I'm going to bend into that right knee and lift up with my arms, with the chest. Think of reaching your tailbone down, drawing the lower belly in and up, and finding a lift out of the lower back from here. Only if it's suitable for you, you can bring your hands together, adding a little back bend. If this feels too much this morning, keep your gaze directly forward with the arms shoulder width distance apart. We'll just take one more big breath in here. And as you exhale, frame the front foot with your hands. We'll stretch into our hamstrings. Straighten that right leg any amount. Don't feel like it has to actually completely straighten. Just notice how the back of that right leg is feeling. You can also stay up a little bit higher on your hips, working on the pose from here. And we'll bend into that right knee. Let's find our first downward facing dog before we do this sequence to the other side. So tuck the back toes under, and you're gonna step that right foot back. And I like to alternate, especially in the morning, bending one knee, straightening the opposite leg. Think of lengthening and reaching out through your arms, lifting the hips up nice and high. One last big breath in here. And we'll bring our knees down to the floor in tabletop pose, setting up for the second side. Straighten your left leg and push out into that left heel. Think of almost tucking the hips under a little bit here. Shifting your weight forward, point through your toes, and just work on lifting and balancing that left leg up. What's going to want to happen is your left hip is going to want to open and rotate to the side. The challenge here is to keep that hip reaching down while maintaining engagement through your core, through your abs. One more breath in here. And you can bend into that knee so that you can step your foot out to the side in line with your hips, lifting yourself up into your gate pose. Right arm extends up and over. Setting ourselves up for our low lunge. You can step that left foot forward to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart, pressing and lifting up. So tailbone anchors down, lifting up nice and tall, shoulder blades sliding down the back, either staying here or adding a little back bend with the hands together. Challenging your balance a little bit by looking up. If it's too much, please leave it out. I give options, but it doesn't mean you have to take them. One more deep inhale all the way down to your belly. And as you exhale, circle the arms wide into our little half splits, straightening that left leg any amount. So I'm going to keep my left knee bent. I have a bit of a pulled hamstring at the moment, so I have to be extra careful not to re-injure or to go too deep. And you can do this with your hands on the mat or your hands on your hips, maintaining lots of length through your spine. And we'll bend into that front knee, plant the palms, find your downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart. And maybe paddle out the legs, bending one knee, straightening the other. And in our downward dog, widen your feet towards the edges of the mat so you have a wider stance, and start to walk your hands towards your feet. You can bend your knees as much as you'd like here in this ragdoll forward fold. So I'm bending my knees a lot. I'm going to grab a hold of my elbows and I'm just going to sway a little bit side to side. Letting the head be heavy, maybe turning my head side to side in a no motion so that there's no tension in my neck, in my shoulders, in my jaw. And you can quiet down the movement, bring your hands, fingertips back down to the floor, and you can just make your way down on the mat. Bring your legs out in front of you. Feet as wide as the mat, palms go back behind you. Flex your feet so you're just up onto your heels here. And we're just going to drop the knees from side to side in a windshield wiper motion and really actively push down on that knee so that you're getting a nice stretch here while staying lifted through the chest. One more. Go ahead and straighten your legs. You're going to cross your right ankle over the top of that left knee and then bring that left foot in as much as is appropriate to you. So a seated variation of pigeon pose, and you can kind of use your hands pushing into the floor to lift yourself up. I like to rock a little bit side to side so that I'm really getting into all angles of my right hip, into the glutes. Re-straighten that left leg, and you're going to cross your right foot over the top of that left thigh. Hug your right knee in towards you with that left arm. Let this lift you up a little bit more, and then twist. Right hand goes behind you. Pull that right shoulder back. Exhale to release. We'll do those two poses on the other side. Started with your seated pigeon pose. Cross the left ankle over the top of your right knee. Your hands go behind you and you can slide that foot in. Maybe rocking a little bit. And don't feel like you have to go, pancake mode. Like you can have still a lot of space between your chest and your leg. As long as you're feeling some kind of opening into that left hip, that's all we're really trying to do. Let's slide that right leg straight into our twist. So I'm going to sit myself up. I'm going to cross my left foot over the top of my right thigh. Grab a hold of the knee with your right arm. Left hand behind you. Open into that twist. So we're not slouching, not rounding. We're lifted up nice and tall. And facing forward to release. Before we close here, let's just take a few baby cobras, crossing at the ankles. You can slide your way forward onto your stomach, lowering down, and bring your palms beside the tops of the rib cage. Push into the tops of your feet, push into your hip bones. As you inhale, lift hands, chest, and head off of the floor. And exhale to lower it down twice more here. Inhale, upper body lifts and lowers. Last one, inhale, squeeze and lift up. Hold where you are, bring your hands to the floor, and can you lift yourself up just a little bit more? Keep the elbows bent and hugging in towards you. Pulling that heart forward. And we'll release. Press back to child's pose. Bring your hips over your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you, forehead down to the floor. So I never really do Shavasana when I do these short morning classes, just so that you don't fall back asleep, especially if you're on a schedule, maybe in a hurry. So we'll come to take a seat in any way that is suitable to you. Just close your eyes. We'll take a few moments to close our practice together. You can rest your hands on your lap or maybe bring your hands together at the front of your heart. And it can be a nice idea to set the intention for your day by choosing a word that you connect with, something that captures how you want your day to go, what you want to focus on, how you want to feel. Just a simple one-word anchoring intention. It's morning for me as well. I'm going to choose the word alignment. And let's close by chanting Om together one time. Inhale to chant, breathe in. Om. Thank you so very much, everyone, for doing this short, gentle morning practice with me. I hope it helps you feel ready for the day ahead. If you have a one-word intention, I always love to know what it is. You can leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe, and maybe we will meet on the mat again tomorrow morning.